My name is Chanel. I had always imagined what my first relationship would be like, filled with love, excitement, and happiness. I had never had a boyfriend before, so when I met Johnny, I was beyond excited. He seemed perfect, charming, confident, and caring. It wasn't long before he asked me to be his girlfriend, and I was so eager to start a relationship that I said yes right away, without a second thought. For a while, everything felt like a dream. A few months into our relationship, I found out I was pregnant. I remember the day I told Johnny. My heart was pounding with nerves, but when I saw the smile spread across his face, I felt relief. He was happy about the baby, and so was I. We decided to move in together, excited to start our little family. I thought my life was finally falling into place. But things didn't stay perfect for long. A few months later, Johnny lost his job, and that's when everything started to fall apart. At first, I didn't think much of it. I mean, losing a job is tough, and I knew he would feel the pressure to provide for us. I tried to be supportive, but as time went on, things got worse. He became distant, staying out late, drinking, and smoking. When I asked him what was wrong or tried to talk about the baby, he would get angry. The man I fell in love with seemed to disappear right before my eyes, replaced by someone I barely recognized. Soon, the arguments started. Every conversation turned into a fight, and Johnny's temper would flare up over the smallest things. I tried to calm him down, to be patient, but nothing seemed to help. The late nights turned into all-nighters, and I would sit at home, waiting, wondering where he was. Then one night, he raised his hand to me. I was in shock. How could a man who once showered me with love now hurt me like this? I told myself it was a one-time thing, that he was just under stress. But I was wrong. It wasn't the last time. Each time he hit me, the pain wasn't just physical, it felt like the love I thought we had was being shattered, piece by piece. I didn't know what to do. I felt trapped, afraid to leave but terrified of staying. I was pregnant, alone, and desperate for the man I loved to change, to go back to the way he was. But Johnny only got worse. The drinking, the late nights, the anger, they all spiraled out of control. Then came the night that changed everything. We had another argument. I can't even remember what it was about, but Johnny was furious. He beat me so badly that I fainted. The next thing I remember, I was in the hospital, surrounded by doctors and nurses, my body aching from the injuries. I had no idea how I got there. Waking up in the hospital was a turning point. My body was bruised, but it was my heart that felt shattered. The nurses and doctors were kind, and with their help, I began to understand that I wasn't alone. My friends and family, who I had kept at a distance, rallied around me. I started therapy and slowly began to heal, not just from the physical wounds, but from the emotional scars Johnny had left. It wasn't an easy journey, but for the first time, I felt hope. My baby and I would have a fresh start.